Welcome to the
Hi,
channel
Bhavna.
and tell us about what you do.
So I was due to appear for my finals in May 21, but as I got the news in February 21 that I couldn't clear in November 20, so I was quite low on my confidence, and I didn't feel good. So I decided maybe it's time to probably explore some other options and look for other ways to do what can be done other than CA. So then that's when I realized that I should probably understand what my interest is in. So I understood my interest is in the field of finance. So then I enrolled for CFA. Then I also went for doing various certification courses, which, like for example, I did certificate in financial modeling and valuations from the Wall Street School, some Mr. Himanshu Jain's course. So that gave me a lot of confidence. I learned a lot of practical skills. I learned all these things. So then that's when I also started looking out for job opportunities, as I couldn't just be waiting for, probably again I'll appear and clear probably. So then I started networking with people on LinkedIn, which is also a very essential thing. So then as I was networking, I came across certain job opportunities which were open in the field of management consulting with a firm in Mumbai. So they were relatively not very strict on this aspect of you need to have certain qualification, like you need to be having this designation, then only you will be hired. Like they appreciated that I had the knowledge of CA. Yes, they did hire me on that basis. As I was when had the interview with them, they were very happy that I could express myself very clearly, and they had confidence in me. They understood that we need to give them probably a chance. And since then I have been working in this field I've been working since June of this year in the field of management consulting, and it's a phenomenal experience. We get to learn a lot. We do various fundraising projects, then we do various activities of how startups can be free if startups can raise funds, various MSME funds fundings are there, and a lot more things which obviously I can't go into exact details of each thing, but it's a really emerging field, and yeah, that's basically about it.
So, as somebody who's not able to clear CA, the first thing that always comes to your mind is, yeah, let's go for the next attempt, right? Let's see what happens and
Mm, mm.
see ki kya karte hain. So, I'm curious what pushed you to, leave CA and drop it and then think of what else you can do. I mean, what was that factor that pushed you?
Mm. Yes, see, in this one thing I would like to tell you. See, people need to understand what's the best for themselves. We can't, we both sitting here, we can't really tell ki this is right for you or this is wrong for you. But if you are sure that you have given your best, you have done all the expected things what an average student would be expected to do, that is just to give you a brief synopsis of what you can be expected to do. You should basically brush up your concepts well, make sure that you're practicing questions on regularly, then make sure you're doing revisions properly, appear for mock tests so that you get that feel of the exam pressure and everything, what was there. Like, exam format exact, like time yourself, then sit in the exact, the gaps between the exams, like 1 day gap
Yeah.
we have a day's gap. Yeah. So
Mm.
you do these things, and then like you can at least when you're from inside, you will genuinely feel like you have given your best. You have given your heart and soul and sweat, whatever you call it. You have given that. That satisfaction you should be feeling, and that assurance will speak for yourself. When you go for it, you will definitely feel it. But despite that, and after doing this also, and if still you are facing that, like I can really picturize myself, and I feel every aspirant who's going for it will feel it. Like you're waiting for the day that result days come, like you see that flash of a message, see results likely to be declared on this date. I mean, there is no student who will never feel that heartbeat will go definitely up. Like when you read that message itself, it is like even people I've seen who are posting memes. Like after I finished CA, when I received the RTP copies, I still got a heartbeat that I have to go and check my result again. That means
Yeah,
that's the level
that's
of
true.
intensity. That's the intensity at which a person is feeling for this. I mean, just think of that. And then you do this much, you dedicate yourself so much towards it, and then you still have to see that. you know, boss, you're not worthy enough, and you just need to go and come again. Like some people say, oh, CA ka dusra form, come again. I mean, it's like what? I mean, so
So
you know
there's
that is
this
the thing
saying,
when
you
you.
know, there's this saying कि हर मई के बाद नवंबर है, हर नवंबर के बाद एक मई है. I think people
Yes, yes,
get
yes.
stuck in this cycle, and fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know. I mean, it does work out for a lot of people, but it doesn't work out for most of the people, and
Most of the people.
end up wasting so much of their precious time that they could have invested in something else, right? I think
Absolutely, absolutely.
this factor is very important that you were saying that the satisfaction of having given your best. If you have this, and if you think that okay, you have the potential to pursue something else also. I mean, there are a couple of my friends who told me back at the time of IPCC or Inter itself that, you know, so much hard work, if we put into something else, then, you know, definitely something good can come out of it. And no offense to anybody who gives multiple attempts, it's a great thing. But we are just trying to say that somebody who wants to try an alternative career, or who feels that okay, fine, I've given my best, now let me try something else, we are here to make you and help you figure out the something else for you, right? What can be your something else? So if you have that question in mind, then this video is the right watch for you, right? So let's
Yes.
um talking about so you mentioned few things, like when you were not able to clear the exam, you found out that your interest was in finance. So that is the first step, right? You find out or
Your interest.
figure out. I mean, it's not only about finding, it's also about figuring out or exploring. How you explore matters a lot. I mean, you could have been doing something on the side, or if you are in CA, then most likely your interest is in finance, right? And you probably want to go do something front end as well. And management consulting is one good opportunity, which I think without any references you were able to get in just because of taking a valuable course and finding the right opportunity on LinkedIn. So first step is finding out what you like. Second is getting yourself skilled in that. That's very important.
Skill.
We'll talk about it more in the upcoming part of this video. And third is to find the opportunity and fight for it, right?
Yes.
So this is about a small part of finance. What else people can do if they have an interest in finance? What are the other options?
Yeah. So as I was also finding when I was also in this phase of probably figuring out what else can be done. So I came across this a postgraduate diploma in banking and finance from our stock exchange BSc. So they themselves conducted. Now it is online, but they also do have in classroom training. So people who are interested, they can go for that, and you can research on that more, and exact whereabouts of it you can find it very easily. Then there's other program also which I came across on Upgrad. Upgrad also offers various finance courses. Like there's one this from IIT Delhi, certificate in finance. It's called that way, and they also offer placements. They help you in placement also. Is that's what I had read the last time. I mean, things can change, so whether they offer or not, I can't guarantee that. But you can research on these areas. Then apart from that, there are as I had done a certification from Wall Street School. There are other certifications as well you can do from various courses, and you must basically understand this thing that any degree in the world can maximize only give you a door. It can only you can just show that okay, see, okay, boss, I am skilled with the I have passed this exam. Please can you have a look at my we can have a talk. Probably you can get that. You can get your first conversation. But if you are not up to the mark, and if you are not able to provide justice to that coveted degree or coveted qualification, whatever you name it, they are not going to take. You can get a number of people who are still, who have got the best academics and best of marks, but they falter when they face the interviews, and when there's time to express themselves very clear with clarity, they are not able to do it very well. In fact, in this certification as well, when I was doing, Himanshu Jain keeps sharing various experiences of various people, how they are, like how students come forward to him. And like there's one student who came to him, he said that, sir, I have very stellar academics, so I guess the investment banking firm should take me directly. That's the type of mindset a person is having. I was shocked to know that people actually come like this with such a mindset, and they approach him that he's going to just okay, boss, ये ranker है, भाई इसको ले लो ऐसे ही, बिना कुछ skill assessment किए ऐसे ही ले लो. So my point is that if you know your area of interest, upskill yourself in that field. You can find tons of resources online which can even upskill yourself. You can make your presentation skills well. You can improve your communication skills. If you're weak in communication, make yourself better in that. Put yourself out there in front of people. Then you will automatically, you're coming out of your comfort zone and you're knowing a lot more better of your own self. And that's when your test of your true self happens. When you do this.
I have to mention two things here that you highlighted pretty well. Guys, one thing is to secure good marks and getting a rank or being, a merit holder in some institution. Second thing is the practical application of those skills, right? If you go out in the world today, it's not country specific anymore. It's truly a global village, right? And your marks don't even actually count. Even if you go outside or somewhere, our Indian system is yet to upgrade to that level. But even in India, the community that is growing, the startup community, or the wealth community, everybody is just focused on what you can deliver, and you can only deliver on basis of the skills that you have, right? And trust me, it's not expensive or it's not difficult to acquire those skills anymore. It used to be, say, 5 years ago, till 5 years ago, but it is not anymore. I'll mention a few websites that can help you upgrade. Like there's Coursera, there's Udemy, there's YouTube. YouTube is crazy. I mean, whatever skill you want to learn, whatever course you want to do, you can practically go for free in most cases.
Yes.
Right? If it is something that's too technical, then of course courses on Udemy are available for 500 rupees. Courses that will give you the skill that people are learning in MBA schools, right? It's crazy how people are not aware and they are not making full use of it. So one thing is very important, that no matter where you go, what you do, you have to upskill yourself. Whatever, after you are done finding what you're interested in, you are supposed to upskill yourself in that domain, right? So Abhishek himself took this course from a private institute, and it turned out to be helpful for him because it gave him a lot of practical scenario and practical understanding of how the world of finances, and the kind of network you also build while doing it, it also matters a lot. Second, I want to speak about is the soft skills, right? So apart from these hard skills that you acquire, you also need very good soft skills. Soft skills क्या होते हैं? पहले तो मैं ये बता दूं. So soft skills is how you walk, how you talk, how you present yourself. आप दुनिया भर का knowledge ले लो, but if you are not able to present it, I'm not sure how much good it will do to you. So I mean everything when you are in a corporate job, right? Of course, your hard skills are important, your technical skills are important, but soft skills include how you walk, how you talk, how you present yourself, how you build your network, how you present yourself to people. And this is also equally important. If I start talking about soft skills, it's a complete different topic itself. And it also includes the kind of relationship you have with yourself. Only when you feel good and positive about yourself, you are able to radiate that positivity. I'm just pitching in two of courses that we run. One is to help you build your interview skills. We run an interview preparation program. And another one is to build your communication and networking skills, including your other soft skills, which is talk. It's a live program. I will attach the link to both in the description. If you are somebody who's willing to upskill, you can definitely check those programs out, right? So, coming to building your soft skills, see, you don't obviously always need to go for paid courses. Like I said, there's plenty of content, free content available on YouTube, and you can check it out. But it's just about how committed you are to your growth, right? So, please make an effort, take that one extra step, and understand first, identify the problem, identify what you lack, and then go and build on it. People who you see are successful today have been continuously building up on their skills, and that's how they've reached there, and you can too. So, Abhishek, you want to add anything to the list of courses that you mentioned in finance?
Yeah, I mean that's all about it for finance, because as much how much I could find out, I could come across only that much. And in communication, I would also like to add another thing. Like, see, as you had mentioned, you need to discover yourself and all that. You can start by a
Yeah.
simple thing: talk to unknown people.
Mm-hmm.
Start talking, not random that way, anybody unknown, like not on the road, like just stranger that
Yeah.
way. But anybody who comes to your place, or anybody you see when you're in your workplace or something, people have this hesitation of not like talking. When you go and talk, that's when you'll understand that you are able to go out of your that comfort zone. You're able to beat that and cross that first level of conversation. So that's what I mean by talking to unknown people. So that's one thing. When you showcase yourself there, then you'll understand his perspective, his or her perspectives. You'll understand. You'll get to know. So you learn through that. That is also one way by which you can move. As you mentioned about communication skills, you can improve to that way as well. Yeah.
You know, interesting thing, talking to strangers is one of the key tasks that we focus on in the workshop that I do. That's the first task
Oh, okay.
people have to do.
Yeah.
Talking to a stranger back in COVID when we used to do the workshop, you didn't have access to strangers, but up to wo bhi aa gaya,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Absolutely.
strangers is so important. You never know who you are meeting. You never know what kind
Mm.
of learning that person can give you, and you never know what you can learn from their experiences. And trust me, people are treasure troves of stories, right?
Mm.
Everybody carries a unique
Absolutely.
story with themselves, and you never know what value they can add in your life just by talking to you. I mean, I'm not saying कि हर कोई value add करेगा ही आपकी life में, but you never know who can do it, right? So always be willing and open to people. I mean, being
Mm.
introverted is good, but being antisocial is not.
Not good.
You need to understand
Yes.
that ultimately your network is going to benefit you more than your degrees, right? So focus on building a network and go for talking to random strangers wherever you go. It will be fun. Initially, you will be hesitant, but once you get a hang of how to do it, you can come in the course for that and you'll learn. I mean, you'll get to learn so much, you'll start loving it.
Yes. So talking about networking on LinkedIn, we hear this thing
Yeah.
people commonly saying that, oh, go and network on LinkedIn. But this is a like, when I usually when I was heard it, I was also a bit in a like, how do I do this? Like, what is this thing? People keep saying network, network, network. So emphasis is laid so much on it. But what is the steps you need to do for it? So first thing, what I would suggest people to do is you will figure out a field of interest, and in that, you need to go on LinkedIn and see people who are working in that field. There are various the search filters are there, which you can search people who are in that field and who are working in that companies. So you can start off like this, searching people in that field. You can send requests to them, and obviously the LinkedIn thing is people get, if you just send a normal request, people are getting tons of requests in a day. At least the people who are at the like probably a VP
Senior
level or associate level people,
positions.
they get
Senior
yes,
positions.
senior
Yeah.
positions, they get tons of requests. So you need to personalize your request, like add a personalized note in it, and then you can say, probably give a small description of yourself that this is something. So you do this for 100 people, or maybe whatever number, upper side you can go anything. Out of those people, at least you can expect 10 people to respond, or maybe more. You may even get more responses. You never know. You can start off with that. That's one step you can do. You can then, from those 10 people or 15 people, whatever number they respond, then you can take a conversation ahead with them. Then out of those people, few, you can say 5 or 6 people or whatever number, small digit of people, they will, be just interested in like, okay, we'll talk more, we'll learn, probably find out something more. So that's how you drill down this whole thing. That's how you drill down and you eventually reach to it. Like it's not that any person who goes now online, we see so many people. Are network on LinkedIn, yeah, LinkedIn is a big platform. This thing people say, but it's not that easy. Just you go out there and just reach out to people. People are just going to be coming and responding back to you. No, it's not everybody responds. It takes time, and you need to be patient enough to wait for responses from people. So yes, so that's a gradual process, but you need to start this step. You need to start at some point. If you don't start, you're never going to reach to that position which you can go after putting this amount of effort. That's the emphasis.
So I want to tell everybody who's watching this, who's giving multiple attempts, who's given multiple attempts, जो सोच रहा है कि नहीं करना है. The point that we are trying to emphasize is that we are not saying that you are wrong for trying to, give multiple attempts, or people who clear in multiple attempts are wrong. Not at all. What we are trying to say is the problem starts when you tell yourself that agar CA nahi clear hua na, to I am nobody. Yeah, the moment you attach your self-worth and self-respect to a degree is where you lose it. I want to tell you today that if you don't clear CA, there are literally 100 things you can do according to your strengths and your potential. You just need to find what your strengths and potential is. So we talked about technical skills, we talked about soft skills. Now I want to tell you a third thing that will really help you in your career is finding a good and right mentor. And mentoring is something that so many people, even in the CA domain and out of the CA domain, are doing today. And it just takes one cold call or one cold message for you to approach the right person. So I'll tell you a personal experience of mine, okay? Abhishek, I'll share this with you. A few months ago, I was on my way to make a career switch, right? Not many people know this. I shifted my domain from audit to recruiting, okay? I am not doing the core CA job anymore. But yeah, so I shifted to recruiting. But before I was doing this, I was going through a very tough mental phase. And that was because I was not enjoying the job that I was doing. I was stuck somewhere in my life where my personal life was not working out that well. So overall, I was in a bad mental state, right? While all of this was happening, I was in dire need. And let me tell you, I was already a chartered accountant. I had 2 years of work ex. I had a job, I was working in it, but I was not happy, right? So it clearly tells you that even after CA, if you're not in the right domain, then there are chances that you won't be happy. So during this time, I was in dire need to talk to someone who can guide me, out of this mess. One of the really, trusted names and somebody who I look up to, I messaged him and it was just one message and he agreed to talk to me on a call. I did not even tell him what it was about. I just told him I need to talk to you about something. Can we please talk? All I'm trying to say is that if you are actually looking for the right mentor, it's just one call or one message away and you will find the right guidance, right? So through this story, I'm just trying to tell you that don't be afraid of asking help. Always reach out and ask for help. Always try to, structure your problems and then maybe try to find people who can help you with it and approach them. People are nice. I mean, months of meditation and everything actually has got me here that you think that people will not help you and you think the world is mean, but it's a very blurry lens that you're looking from, right? You just need to clean your lens. People help you out. People are nice. You just need to have the right mindset and the right approach towards it.
So one thing we need to understand in this is, see, even if you give multiple attempts, a person is still standing at the same position he was when he was at first attempt. He is still at that position, even if he gives whatever number, you name the number, he is still at that same position. And you go outside, you go in the job market, or you approach anybody. Even if you show yourself, like, they will still, like, oh, you didn't finish, you didn't clear it now. Like, they will look at that, they will ultimately put that lens in front of you, and like you'll feel that. Ki, Are, ye nahi hua, so, I am looked in that manner. Like one experience I would like to share. So when I was approaching my contacts and, like, on LinkedIn networking, I was sharing my resumes to people, and all that was going on. So one such employer whom I came across, I can't take names. So it so happened that he saw my resume, and like and mind you, this is what his response was. You have given CS, and you are not clearing it, and you are willing to leave it. And like, he gave this reaction like I am like some, like मैंने क्या कर दिया है, बहुत बड़ा चीज कर दी, बहुत गलत चीज कर दिया मैंने कि अरे मैं ये कर रहा हूँ, मैं गिव अप कर रहा हूँ. That was like he was looking at it in that sense. अरे you should give, no, अरे देना चाहिए attempt. Then that was like, subconscious mind, I was thinking, I know these, I've heard these, rhetorical motivations continuously basis. People keep saying, never give up in CA exams, this, that, and all. People keep saying. So he was on that lines. Abhi isme, when you go on this path, people are going to be there like this. You will find like this people, but it's there you need to say that, abhi mujhe asliiyat mein sochna hai ki, nahi, main खराब नहीं हूँ. I need to just figure out and explore more options and more people. And then eventually you will reach one person you will get in touch who will listen to you and hear you out and give you the opportunity and will be willing to take you. And इसमें और एक चीज है कि you may not be compensated as much as you would be if you were a qualified chartered accountant. You would not be compensated to that level. I totally admit that. But I would give the person two options. What would you choose? You be willing to sacrifice your mental well-being, your self-confidence, your negative outlook towards life by continuously in that rhetorical cycle you're stuck where, May November चालू है. आप उसमें फंसे रहना चाहते हो, या एक जगह से थोड़ा सा शुरुआत करो अपने करियर का, थोड़ा सा जॉब में एक्सपीरियंस लो, वर्क एक्स लो, कैपिटलाइज करो उस पर. व्हाट विल यू चूज? दैट्स अप टू द पर्सन व्हाट ही वांट्स टू चूज. एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि हर कोई जो एग्जाम के लूप में फंसा है वो अपना कॉन्फिडेंस खो रहा है. But I would say a great degree people do lose confidence because it does reflect a lot. When you see इतना हम पढ़ के जाते हैं, कोई तो ऐसा नहीं रहेगा जो बिना पढ़े जाएगा एग्जाम में, वो एक्सेप्शन केस है, उसको दे डिजर्व टू फेल. उनका कुछ नहीं बोल सकते, उनका कुछ नहीं कर सकते. अभी बिना पढ़े जाएंगे देन डोंट एक्सपेक्ट कि वो ये एग्जाम ऐसे है कि निकाल लोगे ऐसे. बट पढ़ के जा रहे हो, सिंसियरली कर रहे हो सब चीजें जो प्रीवियसली मेंशन भी हैव डन कि if you do all these things, steps as mentioned, you do all these things and still you're not able to get through, then it's definitely a confidence crashing thing. You definitely will lose confidence. It did happen with me. It did happen with me where I had to, like, it was really, I was feeling so negative on everything. Like, and it was affecting me on a personal level as well. Like, you never know, subconsciously it affects you and you start developing some disorders. Like, not very big disorders or anything, like, but mental disorders sort of thoda bahut hone lagta hai. Like, you start getting too frustrated with the very minor things in your personal life. I'm talking about in personal life, not your professional life. Your personal life, like, you start taking out your anger on people unwantedly. Like, to be very honest, I used to lash out on my parents a lot number of times. I'm going to be totally honest in this. It did happen with me a lot number of times, and like, and another thing, like, things around you do change. You may be saying, this is my journey, my thing. Like, I want to get this at any cost, but things around you change. Like you may be having a wedding in your house, you may be having something in your house, something coming up. Probably these are some events. And like then everything comes down to boil to you. यार इसका तो एग्जाम है ना यार, इसका तो अभी हम कैसे कर सकते हैं, इसका तो एग्जाम चल रहा है. That thing comes and then people will be, your own family members will be like, अरे when will your exam get over? That also does happen. That does happen. काफी situation में, and people are in this country, people are quite loud. When it comes, people are quite loud. Some people will on your face come and just say कि अरे तुम तो क्या कर रहे हो यार, तुमको तो तुम्हारा कैसे नहीं निकल रहा है. Look,
I think you find both kinds. Yeah, you find both kinds in the sense that
कुछ लोग होंगे जो अच्छे भी बोलेंगे, but I feel personally लोग ज्यादा loud होते हैं in the negative sense कि किसी को नीचा गिराना, कि ये बोलना कि अरे तो क्या कर रहा है ये, कब से फंसा है इसमें and all that. people are allowed in this country. This is what I understand. Yeah, that's about it. And so you need to just basically pick yourself up from this, and as we already were talking about, figure out your field and move forward in that direction. But things eventually settle, and you feel, there's another psychological research which I would like to say. It's a thing called as equilibrium stasis. Like, where when you are in a very comfort zone, you feel everything's perfect, everything's fine. Are I'm getting good things, सब अच्छे से हो रहा है, अपने expectations के level के हिसाब से सब हो रहा है. But when you're out of that, and when you're in an unknown area, we have this thing where we eventually settle down to it. We will settle down. थोड़ा difficulty होएगा, but we will settle down in it, and we will become fine in it. But थोड़ा time लगेगा, and you need to have the courage to take this step. That's the first thing. That's the thing.
Very you brought up the compensation part, so I would just like to highlight something on that aspect. A lot of times people tend to think that if they don't clear the degree, the compensation levels won't be matched, or say that the kind of growth that you would have witnessed otherwise, you won't be able to witness that. Now, talking about compensation, I want to highlight that 6 months of work X versus 6 months of study. I mean, what will give you more compensation? Think from that perspective.
Obviously.
When you're working, you're building on your skills. And it is important to have the right internships, the right kind of exposure to the corporate industry, and to different jobs that you would like to do. That's also important. So eventually, in the long term, if you are able to build on your skills, you will match the growth. Any field you go, it's not just CA or accounting or taxation or finance. In any field you go, in 5 years, if you are able to capitalize on your skills, make the right network, you will be able to get the compensation level. Yes, in the short term, it won't match, but we are all here for the long-term game, right? We have, say, 40, 50 years of career ahead of us. And from that perspective, we need to think. So it's your absolutely whether you want to so much time to, getting the degree done just for the sake of it. You want to start working ahead. So that's about it. I think we've covered more or less most points that would help us, carve our way out of this dilemma where stick to CA or just go for something else. If you would like to have more insights on some other topics in the same situation or some other situation, you can just drop your suggestions in the comments below. We'll take it up, and we'll keep bringing in new content for you to look, ponder, and learn. I want to thank Abhishek for doing this video. I'm sure this is going to help so many of you out there who are right now in this position thinking whether I should take this call, difficult call, or risk or not. Any last word of advice to everyone, Abhishek, you want to give?
Yes. So I would say is have the ability to experiment. Like as I mentioned, I also have started off writing some blogs on some various CA forums. Like take for example CA Club India. I do write there as well. So when I was writing there, when I initially started this, I didn't know that I would be able to write pretty well. Like I've been getting fabulous messages from people. People write to me like yesterday only, to give you yesterday's example. One experienced CA, he wrote to me like, I have so many years of experience, but I still can't write as good as you. Like she literally wrote that to me. And then she asked me like, can you give me some tips or guidance on how can I improve myself on writing? So like, things do happen in that way. So things can happen, but you should be willing to experiment and beat your comfort zone and come out of that. Like that extremely safe environment where everything is happening how you wish, like, and you're probably thinking that that's it. Like this is my limit. I can't go explore beyond this. So you need to beat that circumference, and you will definitely be able to. It will take some time, but you need to. And eventually, everybody's journey is their unique one. You can't compare X person to Y. It's the same thing as a common phrase, apple to orange comparison. So stop that comparison. That's also something which people do a lot. So
exploring and keep experimenting with different interests that you have. It can be writing, it can be music, it can be creating videos, it can be creating educational content in the form of, graphics or whatever. Just keep doing things, right? Don't sit in the bubble of self doubt and keep repeating to yourself that डिग्री नहीं है तो मैं कौन हूं. आप हो. डिग्री नहीं है तो भी आप हो. डिग्री है तो भी आप हो. डिग्री इज नॉट हु यू आर. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दैट. And yeah, on that note, I would like to thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe and keep waiting for this educational content around CA and around other careers. Lots of videos coming up. Thank you for watching and stay happy. Thank you.